Okay, so recently I have reached a plateau with my splits, and I literally hate it so much I'm screaming. Last week when I tried to, film my progress, I pretty much was at the same 7 feet, I guess, plateau at this point that I was the week before, and it's just so frustrating because I after that looked up like how to progress past it, and it said to essentially like elevate your hips, like elevate your butt, or to bend your knees a bit so that you can like essentially do the pancake stretch and like get more growth or more progress. And it's kind of crazy because I literally bent my knees to try to get, to reach further with my pancake stretch. And it's like there was a tendon in like my, what is this, my hamstring or like, the back of my quads, that like snapped into place. It like kind of hurt, but at the same time, it felt oddly good. I had something like that happen similarly with my knee. I used to have a lot of pain in my left knee, and when I started to do like my squats and stuff more, like my deep squats, it was like the more that I progressed in my form, it's like my tendon or like my ligament, whatever of the two, like snapped into place, and I felt it and then heard it, and then like ever since then, like I've been able to do like have better, deeper squats. And it's like I guess the same thing happened with like the back of my hamstrings and like the back of my quad. Something back there snapped into place, and it kind of like allowed me to push further in the pancake stretch. While at the same time, the next day I was like very sore and like now again reaching a plateau and I cannot advance further. At the time too, the last few weeks I specifically was staying away from any stretches related to splits and like advancing in your splits because I just kind of wanted to do it with like just a normal day-to-day like work-life balance and like not targeting it specifically. Not necessarily because I feel like it's cheating, just like I don't know, a lot of what I'm doing is trying to highlight like how the average person in like a busy life schedule or like the average person who doesn't feel motivated to do something like this can still do it anyway. And it's just I guess I'm realizing that that's not the case for the splits, maybe specifically. Like you literally have to do stretches to train it. So I started working on stretches to enhance my pelvic tilt because I know that that's like an issue, where like your bone, like your joint, like just like is running into your pelvis. So been trying to open up my hips more, and like I said, also I guess caused myself like a little bit of minor injury where I can't progress in my pancake stretch, which is like the hardest stretch that I've done. And it's so weird because I can literally now do like a full on deep squat, like where my feet are on the ground. It's not like hurting or like strenuous in my legs and my shins at all. It doesn't hurt my knees or anything, my joints. It's literally just like doing a pancake stretch, like being able to like fold my back with my legs fully wide open is like so impossible at this point. Also touching my hands to the ground, like when I forgot, I don't know any of these stretches names. But touching my feet to the ground, hands, completely flat on the ground while my feet are completely fully stretched out. I'm also able to do that now. That's one of the other stretches they say to do. And then a standing pancake, which I can do also. I've done I think it's the butterfly pose where like you are sitting, I can't show it right now, but not crisscross, but with your feet touching and like with your knees almost all the way down. Sometimes you can put weights on it to like help stretch out your hips even further, which has been really helpful. Um, and yeah, now I haven't even tried to do a split in a while. I think the last time was like the last couple days, and it's still just like it's at that plateau of 7 feet. I really cannot progress past that. So at this point, I'm currently waiting for my body to kind of recover. I'm also strength training, lifting weights, I stay very active every single day, doing a lot of cardio, doing calisthenics at home, go to the gym every other day. So I think that I'm just putting a lot of stress on my body and then trying to do and learn and conquer the splits as well. And it's just like a lot. I don't know that I'm meeting my, I guess, my uh, suggested protein intake either. I'm trying to get better with that. Also staying in like calorie deficit because I'm trying to lose my belly fat. I'm literally putting my body through the ringers. So this splits journey series that I'm doing and conquering it has been a lot more challenging than I thought. I really thought that I would be able to progress, quickly, and I'm just literally reaching a brick wall. And I think that I can get past it. Like I said, I just need to, switch to doing more targeted stretches that are for conquering the splits. And man, it's just like mostly in the hamstrings, like right behind the knee. I think that that's really interfering the most. And then the pelvic tilt, because I do the horse stance as well. That's something that they say really helps. And I've noticed that it does open up my hips a lot. Like, oh my goodness! Like, and I also have a 9 to 5 job where I sit at a desk. I have an office job, so I am sitting a lot. And the more that I'm active outside of work, the more that I want to sit while I'm at work, or sometimes I just need to because I have to get work done on the computer. And like getting up every 30 minutes to an hour and like doing something active. And I'm fortunate enough that I have my own office, so I have a private space to do that. But like your homeboy be tired, so like it's literally a lot. As I said, I'm putting my body through a lot. And I think just it's a miracle that I'm not fully injured or anything. It's just related to like trying to do the splits. I feel a lot of tightness. I'm noticing in my back too, my lower back. Like it's so much tighter than I ever thought that it was. My lower back, my hips, my hamstrings, like those three are like, interfering with me being able to conquer my split. So that's kind of really interesting to learn and feel my body like every single day. Like there's just like soreness and tenderness, and at the same time, I guess growth because my body is repairing itself. And then my sleep schedule is not, it's like 80% consistent, like I wake up consistently at the same time every day because of work. However, sometimes, I guess I'm averaging about like 6 to 7 hours every single day. So I'm also not setting my body up to uh, excel in repairing itself. And I'm like so close to figuring it out. It's just really difficult sometimes to get to bed on time. Um, but I know, essentially, to wrap it up, that like getting my sleep schedule together, because that's when my body repairs itself while it's sleeping, getting enough sleep, then 8 hours, because it's specifically during the REM cycle that your body starts repairing itself and also sheds fat and whatnot. Staying in a calorie deficit, because that's really important to me right now with my weight management, my body goals, strength training, keeping that up, doing calisthenics at home. Calisthenics, I always say calisthenics, but it's calisthenics. At home to stay active even when I'm outside of the gym, doing cardio to switch up, my workout routine on my body so it doesn't get too familiar to anything. And then both actively and passively stretching. And then I've seen a lot of videos too of like people saying to, I guess, yeah, that like confirming that you do have to build your strength to do a split. Like it's not just, like I think it's like the baby position in yoga where you lay on your back and like have your where you pretty much are like trying to open up your hips, that like that's pretty much just stretching your body. And then like the second that you get up, it kind of just snaps back into place. There are a lot of stretches that it's like maybe stretching for that moment, but like it's not doing anything like in the long run. It's not helping out in the long run. And especially reaching this plateau, it's really getting my nervous system to be okay and knowing that it can stretch further and like go all the way. That's like where I need to advance past. So not only doing active and passive stretching and building my strength, like it's literally some of the exercises or stretches, I'll say, is not to like be active and not to be fit. It's literally to like calm your nervous system or my nervous system and like, breathe through the exercise or the stretch so that it knows that it is safe and it can do what I'm asking it to do. That literally is like the most challenging part of like conquering this. But I'm also so close. Like it's maybe like not even maybe a foot, like maybe like half a foot off the ground. That 7 feet that I can get, I'm like maybe about half a foot away from like reaching it all the way. And it's just, working on my pelvic tilt, making sure that my hamstrings are nice and um, loose. Because someone else, there was a woman whose video I watched that said that like you also need to warm up your muscles before you stretch them out. Like that could also be delaying progress or interfering in stuff. Like it's best to like do a set of squats or something to like warm up the muscles and stuff before you then stretch them, so that again your nervous system knows that like it's safe and it's okay to do this. So moving forward, as I mentioned before, I'm waiting for my legs to kind of heal, and I guess my lower back too. Like I said, it's tender and kind of sore every single day, but then at the same time, like I am more fluid because my body is like loosening up. So it's just taking a lot longer than I expected, and I also can't not do the targeted um, stretches and workouts, if you will, that will help me conquer my split. It's just a lot on top of like again a work-life balance, living an active lifestyle, having other body and weight goals that I'm working on as well. Like it is so much. It's so much like time commitment like to this, and so many like workouts and stretches and etc. But I am very much still I guess focused and determined to do this. Like I've been wanting to do this, I think from like as long as I can remember. I've always wanted to be fluid enough to do a split in any direction, and I'm nearly at the end, nearly at the pass. It's just, I have to be more direct. Direct is not the right word. Be more targeted. I don't know. I can't think of the word I'm thinking of. The word that I want. Uh, be more intentional, I guess, with the specific workouts and stretches that I'm doing. So I am confident that in the next few days my body will kind of snap back and then I'll be able to progress further. But this pancake stretch is really killing me, y'all. Like I cannot. It's so hard. Like I can't. Like when I see the videos of people like doing a pancake stretch where their legs are like out, almost like fully to the side, and then they like completely lay all the way down. I'm like, how? Like my body literally just cannot. It will not do that. But I'm definitely going to continue being consistent with it. And whenever I can get past this plateau and start, seeing some more results, I definitely would love to continue sharing. But yes, I just wanted to get that off my chest because I don't know what else to do, y'all. Like I just want to do a split so badly, and it's the last couple of weeks have been like so frustrating that I literally cannot I cannot progress. But I'm determined. I'm not giving up. I'm nearly there. I just have to keep going.